If you are still learning English just with grammar books and these boring exercises, that might be the reason you are not improving. I got fluent in English by watching videos, real native speakers, real conversations, and it really worked. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I did it and how you can do it as well, even if school failed you as it failed me. To be honest, I didn't learn anything useful at school. Well, maybe some basics, but what you are hearing now, it's not what school taught me. And today we're gonna break it all down. Welcome to my channel, my friends. My name is Veronica, I am from Poland, and I learned English on my own, watching YouTube. I learned English by exploring life. And this is what I'm teaching on this channel. And you can apply it to any language, not only English. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you 7 steps I followed that helped me get fluent and have fun. That's the most important thing. Before we dive deep into these 7 game-changing steps, most probably you are asking yourself, but Veronica, what was wrong with your school? Why these traditional methods didn't work? Well, they didn't because they weren't effective. Guys, I am from Poland, but most probably you're gonna relate because these traditional teaching methods were used all over the world. I remember these boring English lessons at school. We were memorizing English grammar rules in Polish. Can you wrap your mind around it? We read some random stories about people who didn't even exist. What do you think a teenager, you and I, back then, is gonna think? Is English fun? No. We treated English as an obligation, as another boring subject to study. Guys, did someone teach us how to actually speak? Well, in my case, definitely not. I went for the first time abroad and I didn't know how to order myself a coffee. At that point, I was studying English almost like 10 years and I didn't know how to order myself a coffee. That's crazy, and YouTube changed everything for me. It was when I stopped studying and I started living this language. I started living in English. I say YouTube, but it can be also Netflix, HBO, Disney Plus, Hulu, or whatever. For the first time in my life, I understood that English is something real. It's not random, it's real. And it was the first time when I got that English can be fun. Enough talking, my friends. You are asking yourself, what do I do? So I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. Step number 1, it's gonna be accent. You're gonna start by having a serious conversation with yourself. Wait a second, which English accent do I actually wanna learn and speak? When I was learning English at school, they taught me kind of like British English, kind of American, and I was like, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm going nuts. Which accent do I want to learn? Because if I'm going to learn all of them, I'm not going to learn any. When I was like 21 or even a little bit earlier, I was like, okay, which accent is going to be the most useful in my personal life? And my answer was American accent. But your answer can be British accent or Australian accent. It depends on your job, your plans, your dreams. Maybe you are an expat, an immigrant. I am an expat myself, so I completely get it. Okay, step number 2, you're gonna watch what you actually like. A lot of students ask me, Veronica, do you recommend some books, movies, podcasts in English? I answer with the question, what do you like? What do you like? Think about it and answer this question right now. What do you like? For example, I am really passionate about psychology, self-development, spirituality, trauma healing, and I am a digital nomad, meaning I travel full-time. So I started watching YouTube videos that were about something that I like, something that's gonna serve me, something that's gonna entertain me, but also provide valuable information that can improve my life. In my early 20s, I started watching travel vlogs because I wanted to travel, and I did travel thanks to these travel vlogs and thanks to my improved English, thanks to these travel vlogs. You got it. So you need to choose something that you really like. You have to even love it, admire the content that you watch, obviously in English. And what do you think? English is gonna be an obligation? No, it's gonna be actually a lot of fun and it's gonna be useful. So if you love beauty, watch makeup tutorials. If you like fitness, watch people working out and talking. If you want to become a content creator, watch some tutorials on how to become a content creator and how to create videos. If you like soccer, then watch some videos on soccer, and so on and so on. Step number 3. You're gonna start watching this content with subtitles. Why? Because it's gonna help your brain connect sounds, mouth movement with the actual words. So you're gonna learn 10 times faster. Okay? A lot of people are like, oh no, I'm not gonna watch with subtitles because it's like cheating a little bit. But at the beginning of your journey, this is gonna work wonders. Guys, please don't worry if you don't understand everything. It's gonna get easier over time. When I started watching content in English on YouTube or on Netflix, I didn't understand like 80% of this content. And after watching for a couple of months, I was like, oh wow, now I understand more. So my brain was working really hard in the background. Step number 4, you're gonna repeat what you hear. And this step is so important. This is called the shadowing technique. If you guys watch my videos, most probably you know what I'm talking about because this is my favorite technique. So you're gonna play a YouTube video, you're gonna listen to one sentence, you're gonna pause, and you're gonna repeat after a native speaker. I wanted to show you.
So I learned this from my mother.
So I learned this from my mother. So I learned this from my mother. So I learned this from my mother. You repeat one sentence over and over again until it sounds similar. That's it. Super easy. Shadowing native speakers helps with pronunciation, intonation, and most importantly, it helps with confidence. Step number 5, my friends, learn something new in English. So once I started watching videos on YouTube, I wasn't just watching English lessons, which are fantastic on YouTube. And at the end of this video, I'm going to recommend the best channels, in my opinion, for English lessons. I watched videos and I listened to podcasts that were about something that I'm interested in and want to learn. Psychology, self-development, human dynamics. By the way, I have a second channel on that topic. You can check the link in the description. It's called Authentica by Veronica. And this is mainly a channel for women. Okay, so if you are a woman and if you want to grow and if you want to improve your relationships, understand yourself better, check the link in the description. Anyway, I was listening to these self-improvement podcasts in English. And guys, I still do it. As a non-native English speaker myself, I improve my English every single day. So I listen to a lot of podcasts in English, and there is always a new word that I didn't know before. But I've been doing this for years now. And this step is very important to me personally, but I believe it can be important to anyone who wants to learn something new, but at the same time learn English. 2 more steps, my friends, bear with me. Step number 6, 10 to 15 minutes a day, no more. At the beginning, listening to everything in English can really overwhelm you and make you so tired. It can exhaust you, and I don't want that for you, okay? I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Limit your time. Even you can set a timer on your cell phone. If you are good with 10 minutes after some weeks, then you're gonna go like, okay, 15 minutes today. Guys, don't wait for motivation. Make this your habit. You know, language learning is like going to the gym. You go to the gym once, well, you do not see any results, right? But when you go to the gym every day for 8 months, 7 months, 1 year, 2 years, then you see the results. And I'm the walking proof, actually. 7 months ago, I was the fattest in my life, and I managed to lose a lot of weight during the last 7-8 months because I made gym and healthy eating my habit. It's my lifestyle. So it's not something that I do, oh, okay, today maybe I want to go to the gym. Tomorrow, maybe I don't want to go to the gym. No, I made it a habit. I go every day. With language learning, it's exactly the same. That's why I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Start with 10 minutes a day. Finally, our 7th step. Guys, you're gonna write useful phrases that native speakers actually use. And you're gonna write the whole phrases, not just one word. That's crazy. I'm not sure about that. It doesn't make sense. So you can simply grab your cell phone or your laptop and make notes while watching YouTube videos. And these phrases are real phrases that real people actually use. And they're gonna help you sound real, natural, and not like a textbook. As I promised, I'm gonna give you 2 YouTube channels that really helped me improve my English. And it was obviously Rachel's English. I was a student in Rachel's Academy for quite some time, and I was working on my accent, on my American accent. So if you want to learn American accent, Rachel is your person. And the other channel is Speak English with Vanessa. I was watching her vlogs, and when she was describing like objects in her house, stuff like that, it really helped me as well. But obviously, when you are into British English, you can find your own channels. English with Lucy is a big one and a very good one if you are into British English. Okay guys, so I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you're gonna apply these steps, tell me your story, where you are from. I love to chat with you in the comments. You know about it. So I'm reading your comments, girls, if you are into self-development and if you want to improve your romantic relationships and like dive deeper into your own patterns, into your personality, check out my second channel, Authentica by Veronica, in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. You got this.